Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The rumor mill in Major League Baseball has exploded overnight with whispers that Giancarlo Stanton, the towering slugger of the New York Yankees, is finally on the move, leaving the Bronx behind after years of dramatic highs and crushing injuries. Fans and analysts alike have been speculating for weeks, watching the Yankees lineup shift and wondering how long Stanton's massive contract and frequent injury concerns could coexist with the team's championship aspirations. Now, the chatter has taken a definitive turn. Sources close to the organization hint that the Mariners are aggressively pursuing the star, and a deal may be imminent. The thought of Stanton leaving the Yankees, the team where he became an American icon, is sending shockwaves through social media. The Yankees faithful are divided, torn between gratitude for Stanton's heroic moments, like his walk-off home runs and playoff heroics, and frustration over the consistency he never quite maintained due to injuries. The Mariners, on the other hand, are reportedly ecstatic at the prospect of adding a power hitter capable of altering the course of a game with a single swing, bringing a new level of excitement to Seattle. Industry insiders are suggesting that discussions are already in advanced stages, and it's only a matter of time before the trade becomes official, sparking debates across baseball communities about the strategic implications for both franchises. This potential move would not only reshape the Yankees roster, but could also mark the beginning of a new chapter in the Mariners' pursuit of playoff relevance, raising questions about team chemistry, salary cap implications, and Stanton's ability to stay healthy in a new environment. The deal, if it goes through, would represent one of the most talked-about trades of recent years, fueled by Stanton's combination of raw power and celebrity status. Mariners fans are reportedly buzzing with excitement, imagining the impact of a hitter who can change games with a single swing and who has already proven his ability to thrive under the pressure of massive media scrutiny. Sources indicate that negotiations have focused not only on Stanton's performance and health history, but also on his marketability, a factor that cannot be ignored when a player of his stature is involved. Rumors suggest that the Yankees are seeking a package of promising young talent and future prospects in exchange, aiming to balance the loss of Stanton's star power with long-term strategic planning. Meanwhile, social media has exploded with speculation, theories, and even memes about where Stanton might fit in Seattle's lineup and how his presence could shift the balance of power in the American League West. Baseball insiders are pointing out that this trade, while still unofficial, could signal a shift in the Yankees' approach to building their roster, emphasizing flexibility and financial management over the retention of aging stars. The chatter suggests that both teams see significant upside in the potential move. The Mariners gain an immediate offensive powerhouse, and the Yankees acquire assets that could shape their future. It's the kind of trade that sparks endless debates among fans, analysts, and commentators, creating a frenzy of attention that keeps the rumor alive and evolving day after day. Adding to the intrigue is Stanton's own position in this whirlwind of speculation. Known for his towering presence at the plate and charismatic personality off it, Stanton is reportedly taking a hands-off approach to the negotiations, letting his agent handle the discussions while he prepares mentally and physically for whatever comes next. Observers point out that his commitment to excellence and competitive drive may make him eager for a fresh start in Seattle, a city hungry for playoff contention and a boost to their offensive lineup. Yet, the emotional weight of leaving New York, where he has spent the majority of his career, cannot be underestimated. Yankees fans have taken to social media to express a mixture of admiration and heartbreak, highlighting moments of triumph and the sheer excitement Stanton brought to Yankee Stadium. At the same time, Mariners supporters are busy creating banners, social media campaigns, and celebratory posts envisioning the day Stanton officially dons a Mariners uniform. Industry insiders are noting that a move like this carries layers of complexity beyond just statistics, contracts, and health reports. Media outlets are speculating endlessly about the timing of the announcement, the details of the trade package, and whether this deal could trigger a domino effect involving other teams and players. Amid all this, Stanton's name has become a lightning rod for discussion, a catalyst for theories, and a symbol of change in Major League Baseball, capturing attention not only for his individual talent, but for the broader ripple effects his departure could have on the league's competitive landscape, marketing dynamics, and fan engagement. Financial details are also at the center of this swirling rumor. Stanton's contract is massive, and moving him requires careful negotiation to satisfy both the Yankees' desire to free up payroll and the Mariners' interest in maximizing value. Analysts suggest that creative structuring, potentially including salary splits or performance-based incentives, could be key to making the trade feasible. The Yankees are reportedly focused on acquiring young, controllable talent in return, hoping to replenish their farm system and maintain their long-term competitiveness without the looming burden of Stanton's contract. Meanwhile, the Mariners may view the financial gamble as worth the reward of adding a superstar who can energize the fan base and boost ticket sales, merchandise, and media attention. Speculation also surrounds the timing of the official announcement, with insiders hinting that both teams are waiting for the perfect moment to maximize impact and minimize disruption. Fans are tracking every social media post, press conference, and insider tip, eager for confirmation, but also feeding the rumor mill with their own interpretations and predictions. The conversation has gone beyond traditional sports reporting, spilling into podcasts, YouTube commentaries, and fan forums, each adding layers of drama, excitement, and even skepticism. In short, the potential Stanton trade is more than a player moving teams. It's a cultural event, a financial chess match, and a narrative that captures the imagination of the baseball world, keeping everyone on edge as they await the inevitable confirmation of a deal that seems both imminent and monumental. Behind the scenes, sources suggest that discussions between the Yankees and Mariners have been intense and highly strategic. Agents, executives, and front office staff are reportedly reviewing countless scenarios, weighing the risk of Stanton's injury history against the potential reward of his offensive firepower. Mariners insiders hint at careful planning around lineup construction, player development, and marketing integration, while Yankee strategists are evaluating how the acquisition of prospects could accelerate their rebuilding plans or give them flexibility in future trades. The human element also cannot be ignored. Stanton's adjustment to a new city, clubhouse, and media environment will be scrutinized closely, especially given his high-profile presence. Speculation abounds about who might benefit from the ripple effects of the trade, including other players potentially moving, lineup changes, and even managerial strategies. The excitement is amplified by the fact that this is not a small market transaction. We're talking about two major league franchises, each with passionate fan bases and significant media coverage, making every word, every hint, and every insider leak a source of conversation, debate, and viral attention. Rumors like these are fuel for 24/7 sports content, captivating audiences who want to feel they are part of the unfolding drama, a situation where the stakes are enormous, emotions run high, and the narrative continues to evolve with every passing hour, keeping Stanton at the center of baseball gossip and speculation. Finally, the social media frenzy surrounding Stanton's potential trade to the Mariners is unparalleled. Fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are dissecting every leaked report, theorizing on possible lineup implications, and imagining the first home run celebration at T-Mobile Park. Memes abound, comparing Stanton's transition to cinematic story arcs, superhero origins, and even political maneuvers, reflecting the cultural penetration of the rumor beyond traditional sports reporting. Analysts on YouTube and sports radio are creating detailed breakdowns of his historical performance, projected impact, and potential synergies with Mariners stars, fueling further debate. The rumor has become a phenomenon that transcends normal player movement chatter, turning Stanton into a symbol of excitement, risk, and possibility, capable of altering team dynamics and fan engagement in ways that statistics alone cannot quantify. Whether the deal closes tomorrow, next week, or later, the conversation itself has already shaped perceptions, stirred emotions, and created anticipation that will linger long after the official announcement. As the baseball world watches with bated breath, Stanton's name trends, hashtags multiply, and the speculation intensifies, demonstrating how a single player's potential departure can become a story larger than the game itself, blending rumor, reality, emotion, and strategy into a narrative that keeps fans glued to every update, tweet, and insider leak about one of the most electrifying talents in the sport. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. As the rumor of GIANCARLO Stanton joining the Mariners continues to gain traction, speculation about how he will fit into Seattle's roster is heating up across sports media platforms. Analysts are debating where Stanton will bat in the lineup, whether he will dominate right-handed pitchers as expected, and how his presence could affect younger players in the organization. Mariners insiders hint at a potential ripple effect, suggesting that existing stars might see a shift in their roles, while prospects could be moved to balance the roster. Meanwhile, Yankees fans are still processing the potential loss of one of their most powerful hitters, reflecting on moments that defined Stanton's career in the Bronx and wondering whether the trade represents a calculated risk or an emotional gamble by the front office. Social media has become a non-stop hub of memes, hot takes, and viral videos speculating on Stanton's adjustment to Seattle's climate, stadium dimensions, and fan culture. Podcasts and YouTube channels dedicated to breaking news are dissecting every detail, including potential press conferences, locker room dynamics, and the psychological impact of such a high-profile move. Rumors continue to swirl about additional players who might be included in the trade package, with sources hinting at hidden clauses, future considerations, and salary-sharing agreements, all of which create a sense of uncertainty and anticipation. Fans are watching closely, waiting for official confirmation while embracing the drama, and the rumor itself has taken on a life of its own, generating engagement, debate, and speculation that will dominate conversations until the deal is finalized and Stanton steps onto the Mariners' field, potentially redefining the team's offensive strategy and energizing a fan base eager for playoff contention, media attention, and the excitement only a player of Stanton's magnitude can bring. The potential arrival of Stanton in Seattle has prompted analysts to examine historical trends of superstar acquisitions, comparing this scenario to past trades that reshaped franchises and ignited fan enthusiasm. Mariners management is reportedly exploring every angle, from marketing opportunities to ticket sales, understanding that Stanton is not just a player, but a brand, a figure whose presence can influence revenue streams and public perception. Internal discussions reportedly involve calculating his expected contributions over the next several seasons, balancing the risk of injury against the projected boost to run production and overall team performance. Meanwhile, the Yankees are said to be meticulously reviewing the incoming prospects, considering how they could fill the void left by Stanton while providing long-term value, both on the field and in trade leverage. Social media speculation is rampant, with fans creating hypothetical scenarios for Stanton's debut at T-Mobile Park, imagining walk-off home runs, highlight reel moments, and the first-game reactions from local media. Baseball commentators are highlighting statistical analyses, such as projected home run rates, OPS, and WAR, emphasizing the nuanced calculations behind every trade decision. At the same time, the human element, Stanton's adaptation to a new city, clubhouse, and coaching staff, is fueling conversations about leadership, mentorship, and team culture. The rumor itself is evolving into a full-fledged narrative, blending factual analysis, fan sentiment, and entertainment, making Stanton's potential move one of the most captivating stories in recent Major League Baseball history, and keeping viewers, readers, and listeners engaged across every platform. In addition to performance speculation, the financial dimensions of Stanton trade are dominating behind-the-scenes discussions. Sources suggest that creative solutions, such as partial salary retention or incentives based on games played and performance milestones, are being carefully weighed by both franchises. Mariners executives are reportedly thrilled at the prospect of acquiring a marquee player while keeping flexibility in their budget, balancing long-term sustainability with immediate competitiveness. Yankees decision-makers are portrayed as focused on extracting maximum value, negotiating for high-upside prospects and potential future draft considerations, while also assessing the media narrative surrounding their willingness to part with a fan favorite. Social media users are dissecting every financial rumor, creating animated threads about contract structures, comparative deals, and historical precedents, turning the monetary details into a topic almost as engaging as Stanton's on-field potential. Meanwhile, podcasts and YouTube channels are creating breakdowns of how the trade could influence MLB salary trends, player agency strategies, and team-building philosophies across the league. The human narrative intertwines with the financial calculations, as fans debate not only Stanton's talent, but also the prudence of the organization's business decisions. Amid the frenzy, insiders hint that both teams are working meticulously to time the announcement for maximum impact, ensuring that fan excitement and media attention coincide with the official confirmation, creating a spectacle that transcends standard trade news. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.